Hi everyone and welcome to a new MiniJam from CinemaJam. My name is Sebastian Gomez. I'm a lover of movies and today I'm going to be talking about Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 is directed by McKenna Harris, a newcomer, that she has been working in Pixar for several years in different departments, but this is her first directed feature film, and Andrew Stanton, traditional member of the creative team of Pixar. He has directed movies like Wall-E, Finding Dory, and has also directed live-action movies like John Carter and several TV episodes of Legion, Better Call Saul, For All Mankind. So you can tell that he has really evolved from being that original animation creative or director, and now has become like a great director in general. And I think he has done a great job of working with the newcomer. So this is like a new tendency that I'm starting to see in Pixar, that they are getting a new voice, and that's McKenna Harris working with an old voice like Andrew Stanton to really make these movies great. And I was a little bit worried about Toy Story 5 because when Toy Story 5 was announced, it was already a little bit, I don't know how to say it, but I was already, how many times we have seen this process of happening, the toys are getting abandoned or replaced, and we already seen this an additional 4 times from Toy Story 1 to Toy Story 4. We already had a beautiful book closing of where Woody was left in Toy Story 4, and seeing everyone back together in this movie felt okay. It's nice to see them together because Woody returns to this movie, but we could have already left him there and being just like a tiny cameo, and it kind of was, but there was still, they added a lot of, they tried to add a lot of funny bits between the conflict between Woody and Buzz Lightyear, played by Tom Hanks as Woody and Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear. But definitely, this is Jessie's movie, and she's played by Joan Cusack, and she does a great job. Since her introduction in Toy Story 2, I think she always was able to steal the scene where she was. And you can tell that from this point on, basically, she's taking over the franchise, and she did a great job. Joan Cusack always did a great job. She's a great actress and she's a great voice actor. And I really enjoyed her performance in this movie, but in particular. And the times we were actually pulling away from her, felt that the movie was slowing down a little bit. That conflict between Buzz Lightyear and Woody felt a little bit repetitive. Although there is a new edition of a new Buzz Lightyear toys that basically the movie starts with them, and I love every single bit of them, especially because those scenes are mostly silent, and they were always doing something interesting when they were in the screen, and I love that interaction with those Buzz Lightyear toys that are not the original Buzz Lightyear or the Bonnie Buzz Lightyear that is now in possession of Bonnie, the kid that Andy left the toys with at the end of Toy Story 3. So it was still a good movie. I actually think it's a little bit better than Toy Story 4, definitely is above that one. It might be on the same level as Toy Story 3, but I would probably have to rewatch it again with my kids and figure out if I like it more than Toy Story 3 or not, because there were some elements in Toy Story 3 that they were trying some very interesting things in making Toy Story 3 like escape from prison movie, and there were some dark elements there that are actually very interesting as an adult, but maybe for the kids wasn't as good. And when I was speaking with my kids after the movie, they were telling me that maybe the younger one actually likes this one better than Toy Story 3, and the older one likes still Toy Story 3 more than this one, but they agree that Toy Story 4 is the last one, so in ranking. So you get that an idea. But I think it's worth it. I think if you have young kids, even if you're a follower of Pixar movies and just want, be a completionist like me, I think you're gonna find a lot of things to enjoy. It looks great in the screen. And I mean, it's amazing what they always do. There are some things around lighting and fog and the grass and there is a pet pig that it looks amazing. When that pig was in the screen, I was always surprised how good it looked, and especially because now the human characters actually look very realistic, and I really like that. I really enjoy that compared to the original Toy Story where they look just plain weird, These in here they look great. The music is great. There is a new Taylor song that came with the movie, but to be honest, I think it was only on the credits, so you really don't hear the new Taylor Swift song until the end. So it doesn't add to the story, but the rest of the production is just great. I really like it. My kids like it. It was a great experience as a parent and as a family. And in IMAX, it looked great. So we definitely had a great time as a family. And when it comes out in Disney Plus, we will probably rewatch it again because it was worth watching it. I still don't think it's one of the best Pixar movies, but it's still their Toy Story franchise or series is still some of the best animated movies they ever make. So even in the mid-tier Pixar canon, is actually a pretty good animated movie, much better than many of the things that are coming out from Illumination or DreamWorks, to be honest. So I hope everyone can see it. It's coming out. It did come out on June 19 in the United States and worldwide. Tell me if you like the movie, if you enjoy it. Leave your comments in this video, and I hope to hear from everyone. And if you can, please subscribe or review us in your favorite podcast platform. Thank you again. Keep jamming about movies.